From the beginning of man's history, stories have been told of what would end the world and life as we know it, ranging from interstellar bodies, alien invasions, disease, plagues, artificial intelligence, and even ourselves. Post the years of World War II, the planet awaited nuclear Armageddon. However, in a turn of events, something else happened. Humanity expanded on science and innovation. The science of technology and harnessing the power of atomic energy flung humanity into the future. Autonomous robots, fusion-powered cars, limitless power and energy for the masses. However, like all good things, they eventually must end. The resource war was on the horizon. By the year of 2060, Europe had fallen into disrepair and tore itself from the inside out. The war with the Middle East, riots, and internal struggles brought the nation to its knees. Tensions between the United States and China grew, which eventually festered into open war. Riots and other internal struggles of the United States began to spread like a plague. People fighting over resources, food, and other commodities. The American population awoke from the dream they had been trapped in for so long. Then on the morning of October 23rd of 2077, humanity can no longer maintain its growing hatred. Nuclear destruction erupted across the world. Those who were lucky enough hid within underground shelters built by Vault-Tec. Those who weren't dug in hid in makeshift fallout shelters or were completely incinerated and erased from history. This is where many stories begin in the Fallout universe. Taking on the perspective of various vault dwellers and wastelanders, you adventure the wasteland of the United States, finding ways to survive, helping other wastelanders, and end conflicts between warring factions. Many have wondered why people love and cherish the Fallout franchise. In this video, we are going to briefly discuss what Fallout is and some potential reasons as to why it has made an impact on so many people around the world. Fallout is set in an atomic punk-stylized universe where you can take on the role of various protagonists of your own creation and endure the harshness of the wastes. Whether it be horrifying mutants or fighting for your life against people who have resorted to their savage and barbaristic lifestyle. The environment seemed familiar but yet alien. Forests are rare except in a few locations. Thriving towns and cities are far and few between. Cars, motorcycles, and even bicycles are rarely used as the tools to maintain them, and the resources to maintain them are all but lost. Some have resorted to using cattle or Brahmin-driven carriages and wagons. Ruins of vast cities and towns are graveyards and stumps still on fire from the disaster of the war. Yet, even with all of this, there are organizations that exist that are more lucky than others that have endured the storm of the apocalypse. The Brotherhood of Steel, the Enclave, the Institute, and many others are examples of this. So, what would make people like and want to immerse themselves in such a world? To most people, this would sound more like the idea of hell than something you would want to adventure in and explore. However, for one such as myself, a setting of peace can be found here. The industrialization and hustle and bustle of humanity in our own universe has minimized exploration and adventure. People go back and forth on a daily basis, taking for granted for what they have and those around them. In the wasteland, even the presence of another person would be enough to bring a smile to someone's face. While most would probably agree that you would not survive in the Fallout universe, and if you did, your life expectancy would be minimal. The idea of total and absolute freedom, the embracing of your inner survivalist skill set, whatever that may be, and perhaps even discovering one's inner self would be enough to increase those odds. Fallout has a lot of cool toys in it, and I mean a lot. Whether it's a suit of powered armor, a laser gun, to even a giant walking robot that throws miniature nuclear warheads like a football. Fallout has embraced the impossible and puts it to a near realistic test, as when you look at some of the weapons and how they work, it wouldn't be too dismissible that we could see them in our own future. Supercomputers and artificial intelligences that, though are extremely dangerous, could be considered technological marvels. Fusion-powered cars and power generators, while you need as a bit of coolant to maintain them, eliminates the need for fossil fuels such as gasoline and sometimes even oil. Holograms, wristband computers, the extensive use of vacuum tubes due to the transistor still not being invented, machines you can visit old memories and relive, machines that can cure any ailment or injury you have in a matter of seconds. Just about anything you can think of. Yet, despite it all being over the top, it sparks the imagination of the mind and makes you wonder, what if we had this in our own universe? Despite the over-the-top atomic age aesthetic and science fiction nature of the Fallout franchise, there are quite the bit of similarities between our world and to the Fallout universe. Some could jokingly say Fallout, much like The Simpsons, has predicted many events in our reality. Corrupt government officials, world events, natural disasters, and many more. In our own world, especially in the recent times at around the time of this video, similar world struggles such as international conflicts, disease, economical struggles, and much more, some could speculate that a catastrophic disaster is imminent. Aside from the doom and gloom talk, there are also many achievements we are climbing to as well. Usage of less fossil fuels, more ecological friendly energy production facilities, technological advancements, whether it be computers and robotics, or medical advancements such as finding solutions for disease and viruses quickly and efficiently, or mending broken bones in a much more efficient and less painful manner. Fallout has a lot to offer in the ways of philosophy, imagination, real-life aspects, and choice-making. There's also some people that really like the 50s aesthetic and the old world values that some may think have been lost over the years. Others just really like the creative aspect, whether you are a hobbyist or cosplayer, coming up with different ways to replicate or make the various items you can get in-game. Everyone who is involved in the franchise, whether you're a fan of Interplay's titles or Bethesda's titles, has something to share when it comes to why themselves like the series. As they say, anything goes. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope I was able to give a little bit of insight as to why people may like the Fallout series. I know there's probably a million other reasons why someone would like the games. Maybe it's just the gameplay mechanics or lore told in the game. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' stories about how you came across Fallout and why you enjoy it. Perhaps you might even get someone to join our little enclave. This is Doom Guy. I'll see you out in the wastes.
War. War never changes.